guys. It's August 7th. It's 5:14 right now. We kind of forgot to vlog earlier this morning, but we've had a hectic day so far. I didn't go to work, obviously, mainly because today the S2000 was stolen.
For those of you who haven't been following us and aren't car people, that's our first child, our precious car.
Yeah, that's the car that the Lord blessed us with, right? And it was stolen, so yeah.
We have posted on every Facebook page we're a part of. I feel bad for some of our friends because they probably got like 200 notifications with photos of our car and that it's missing, and we're really heartbroken. We've been at this since about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
I'd say sometime around noon.
When we decided to leave the house with my little brother so we could go get some breakfast and Pokemon cards, and realized Mark's car was missing and my mom's car was completely ransacked and trash thrown everywhere and every compartment open.
Yeah, it's very unnerving, extremely unnerving, just because of the fact that you don't know if, just besides the car, you don't know if a pervert, was running through the car. And it's just a very unsettling feeling, an extremely unsettling feeling.
Yes, and they took one of my small bags that I had in the car full of Vincent's toys, which really, really, really upsets me.
Yeah, I mean, who takes a bag full of baby toys?
It looks like this, but bigger.
It has baby toys. Who takes that?
Baby toys.
So yeah, there doesn't appear to be any damage to the Jeep. We're driving around in it right now. The local authorities have been notified. The insurance company has been notified. So yeah, we just kind of went out for a drive because, in the hopes that we might see it somewhere ditched along the road. We're just out and about. There's not very many S2000s out there, especially in Alaska to begin with. I'm like probably one of like 5 owners here, so there's just really not that many. So it's more of a unique car. So yeah, we've posted on Facebook, posted on the forums. Someone posted in Reddit for us, a friend. So it's very heartwarming to see how many people are out there. You really don't realize how many people and that are willing to go that kind of extra mile for you.
To share and like and comment and show their support.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. It is really heartwarming.
Heartwarming. Yeah.
A lot of times people have a lot of negative things to say about social media, and I understand how it can be a negative thing in someone's life, but when you really do need people and you need information to pass very quickly, social media is where it's at. The police officers can only look out for so much. They can only do so much. In the grand scheme of things, one missing car is not really high on their list. It's not a big deal for them, but it is Mark's daily driver to and from work to get him to his job. It's very important to our family, so it does mean a lot to us that people are looking out and sharing and whatnot.
Yeah, so it's very heartwarming to see that kind of reaction from friends and acquaintances. That's the little Porsche, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just very nice to see that we have that kind of support from people that I've known a long time that I don't really talk to anymore. How much support they've shown. People that I rarely talk with to begin with or rarely know. It's just real, or people I don't even know. It's just very nice to see, and it's just that. I can't really put it in any other words. So yeah, we got someone pinging us that 2 people were arrested from a stolen car. They were spray painting it.
It says that it's spray painted blue.
Oh, spray painted blue.
Which is the color of our car, and our car is dipped.
Yeah, it is plated, matte navy blue.
And paint or is that dip? So we are hoping and praying that that's our car. But we haven't gotten a call yet, so.
Yeah. So who knows? And, who knows? Maybe they might have already towed the vehicle out of there, and maybe it's not even ours. But anyway, so we're just kind of just driving around to burn time because we haven't eaten anything all day because it happened right about noon, and we didn't wake up till about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
And it's 5:20.
Yeah, it's 5:20 now, so. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go on.
We tried to make a healthier version of the morning shake we've been having.
Yeah.
It tastes healthy.
Super good.
If anyone tells you don't have the sugar, avoid the banana, don't avoid the banana. The banana is what makes the green not taste like green. I felt like a cow grazing on grass.
Yeah, it was actually pretty bad. Like, I only put half a cup of blueberries. We were out of avocados.
Which is like the main staple of the dang thing.
Yeah, you don't realize how good an avocado tastes until you put it in the shake and realize how creamy he makes your smoothie. That sounds really nasty.
It does sound gross. I like creamy smoothies.
But it really makes a smoothie.
But without it, it's just like an icy of salad. A salad icy.
Yeah, literally that's what it was. Just 3 handfuls of like spinach, kale, some sort of greens, all together. 3 handful scoops. I don't have big hands, but I got three good hand scoops, half a cup of blueberries.
Hand scoops.
Hand scoops. And half a cup of apple juice and 1/3 of a cup of lemonade. And that's really all that was in there. Hey, look at that pie. It looks nice.
And I know you guys are thinking, lemonade's not healthy. Why are you putting it in your breakfast healthy smoothie? It's because... Oh no, he woke up. It's because we have it, and it is organic and delicious, and it's actually not that high on sugar, but usually we wouldn't add it. We just happen to have some, so we're throwing it in.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of ice, and that's all that we put in there. And let me tell you, not having that banana or avocado, wow, it's just like what she said. It's like you're a cow grazing on grass. It's so horrible. It's just so bad,
It's la poo.
So yeah, we wanted to do that, but it didn't turn out well, and so we didn't eat it.
Yeah, no.
It was pretty darn bad.
It's got to be bad for us to waste food. He'll eat rotten stuff, in my opinion. And I will definitely go the extra mile not to waste food, and we shun those shakes.
H6. Sorry, it's the Subaru.
A second ago, I got in real close, and I wasn't giving you guys stink eye. I had a notification on my phone. We need a vlogging camera.
Yeah.
What kind of camera do you guys vlog with? We need a vlogging camera because using your phone is awful.
It is.
And I'm over it.
It takes up so much space. Holy cow.
It does. We keep having to clear our phones, and then I can't. It's just really frustrating. We need a vlogging camera.
Other than today, I was sick for about a week. That was really interesting. The middle of summer being sick. At first, it was about 2 weeks ago. We've been kind of hectic not to, and that's part of the reason why we haven't really vlogged. But about 2 weeks ago, I was really sick. Monday night, I said I had a sore throat. Tuesday, woke up with a sore throat. I was like, dang, that sucks. Went to Freddy's, got stuff like sore throat stuff. Didn't work. Was not helping. Halfway through Tuesday, I started feeling like real poo-poo, real bad. Like, I went to work then, halfway through my work schedule, I just couldn't hang with it. I was like, look, I gotta go home. So Tuesday night, I end up having a fever. I start running a fever really bad. I was like, what the heck? Sore throat to a fever. And then Wednesday, I'm dealing with the fever. Right at Wednesday night, she finally went out and got some like NyQuil, DayQuil stuff. And let me tell you, that worked wonders. Because, we're really not for Western medicine to begin with. It's just our personal preference. Nothing wrong with it if you choose to. And it really helped. And then by Thursday, my fever went down and I had a sinus infection. Like, I was just blocked up everywhere. It was just really bad. And that lasted all the way up until about the following Sunday, Monday. it was really, really bad. So yeah, hey guys, it's August 8th and it's 8:04 in the morning. So remember our conversation yesterday that we had about finding a dedicated camera for blogging? Yeah, well, Rosanna's phone ran out of space, and so yeah, that's why the video just kind of abruptly sits there. So yeah, last night was pretty uneventful. We went to go search where we thought the car was missing, and nothing was there. Didn't receive the call. So that was kind of bummed. We went back home. Ace and Katie and Mom came over, and we went to go eat at a place called Lucky Wishbone, which has like one of the best things of pan-fried chicken. And I kind of ate my feelings a little bit because I got a malt. It was pretty darn good. They specialize in having special flavors in their malts. So I had a root beer cherry malt, and you know, people say that sounds nasty, but let me tell you, it's pretty darn good.
Why would that be nasty? That's like
Coke, cherry Coke. Yeah, I don't know, but I get strange looks, and it's good. So then we went back home. I had myself a lemon beer, and that's just really about it. We passed out on the couch. We didn't even make it to the bed last night. Little boy is bringing in his top 2 teeth, and you can see him under the gums trying to cut, and he's miserable. Yeah. Way more miserable than his bottom teeth. He's just miserable. He is not happy at the world. So we were taking turns rocking and walking him like back in the day. Yeah. So yeah, part of the reason why we're up this early this morning is that I got a call from our police department saying that they have found my vehicle in a towing lot abandoned with the keys in the ignition. So he doesn't know if it's drivable or not, but to come over, take a look at it, and see if he can, you know, drive it off or whatever. So yay, thank the Lord there. Yeah, that's what we're on our way to go do right now. We're very anxious to see her because we don't know any details right now. We found it with the keys. Thank you, Jesus, because I don't think we could find. I mean, it would be a pretty big pain to get another key, I think. Yeah. Just got here on scene. Apparently, they've already peeled the vehicle, or the Howdy. Do you mind if I videotape? Yeah. I also want to let you know that my wife and I are currently armed. Okay. So I just want to let you know that. Cool. Leave them where they are. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh, my tread. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man. Oh shit. My stuffed animal. They took my dishes too. Is that front plate, is that already under the seat? Wow, seriously? Mark, do you have your ID on you? I do. Honey, can you go get my backpack? It's in the backpack. Well, I guess that's still on one piece, I suppose. Find out for sure when you started. Find out for sure. We do actually have a camera on our building right there. Oh, awesome. If that's still recording, we might have... Hey guys, so we got back home in one piece. She was drivable for the most part. So yeah, I mean, won't know until we do an engine compression test if there's anything wrong with the engine. Yeah, so the tank was empty, so we had to get gas. So yeah, that was interesting. She stinks inside. And she's got a few scrapes and bruises on her, but nothing too serious at the moment. So yeah, thank the Lord that she's there in one piece for the most part. As you probably saw, that the driver turn signals just hanging, so the tension clip itself is just busted off. So yeah, that's about it. Just waiting to hear back from our adjuster. Rosanna changed the house a little bit. Woo. Say hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Huh? Hey. Hey, huh? Huh? Yeah, there you go. Alright, well, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi, you guys. It's August 11th. It's Monday.
Yay.
It's 10:37, and we're about 2 hours behind than we like to be. It doesn't matter, whichever one. Okay, well, I guess she gets the blue one, and I get the yellow one. What's she trying to say there?
Well, you gotta tell him he's colorblind.
Oh, what'd I say?
Blue?
Wow.
Are you sure it's not blue?
Yeah. We'll just make it blue in the
It's
video.
definitely pink. No. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah, so we're on our way to the DMV!
On a Monday! Yay!
Yeah, so I have to get new plates for the S2000 because they went missing, and I also need a new ID because the state changed over our ID cards. Like, they made it different. So, I mean, I could still use them when I wanted to, but it has my old address on it, so that's why I'm also changing it.
And I'm changing my ID because the last photo that they had and the one they changed, I look like a serial killer. It's not a bad picture, it's a terrifying picture. I don't know why they don't let you pick. Like Costco. Costco let me pick. And I never have to, no one ever looks at that picture. But my ID, yeah, it's awful. So I'm gonna take another one.
So yeah, that's what we're on our way to do. And then we're gonna come back and put the plates on the S2000. And we're gonna take both cars out to Wasilla, which is a few miles outside of Anchorage. And there's a reputable mechanic shop called P3 Imports that I'm going to be having them do some work on the S2000. And I called them saying today, letting them know I'm going to get this done, and that I asked if they'll cover the plasti dip if I, since I was thinking about getting it redone again, and they don't know. It's like, but it was on the car before you can't see my hand, but I'm chopping the steering wheel. But it was on there before the car theft, and the people who stole the car ripped it off. So it's like, why won't you cover it? I mean, it's not that they won't cover it. He has to go research, apparently. And so it's
probably just new to them, you know. Most people we talk to haven't even heard of.
But, you know, it's equivalent to, like, the 3M vinyl, like the car wraps, you know.
You don't know if they would cover that or not.
And so, you know, to help him in his research, I said, you know, it's just basically the same thing. It's like just a protectant. And so, he advised that he'd give me a call back later. So, not sure about that, but, yeah. Not too terribly pleased with this whole ordeal, and it's becoming a lot more money than
we have.
Yeah. I somehow have to pull money out of my rear bum.
As opposed to your front bum?
Yeah, not my front bum, because this is my front bum right here, because I just talk so much poop. My rear bum. And so, yeah, it's not happy, but, you know, I'm still thankful that the car is running, functioning, and it's back to us in pretty much one piece. You know, they could have just done a lot more to it. So.
In other news, if our week was not stressful enough,
oh yeah,
Saturday, Vincent has become very explorative, and when he's sitting on your lap, he will crawl around your lap and try to climb up you and try to climb up the couch. He can't crawl yet, but he pulls around. And knowing this, I decided it would be safer for him on the floor, and I started piling up blankets to make a cushy, because we have hardwood, you know, make a cushy area for him to play around. And I turned around and put a blanket down, and he leaped off the couch onto his face on the hardwood floor.
Straight onto his face.
And it was a very loud thud. It was probably the worst sound I've ever heard in my life.
It was so bad. It just makes your heart sink. It was really heartbreaking.
So we all cried and had a meltdown, and he looked like he bruised his nose.
Yeah.
And so we were watching him throughout the day, and he seemed fine. He's playing, he's teething, so it's hard to tell what fine is, but he's about to cut one of these teeth up here.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mark goes to work, and I take him to go print some photos at Freddy's. And this child starts vomiting like crazy. And he's never vomited before. Little spit up here and there, but never has he vomited before. Just like, I'll spare you the details, but I heard it fall. And so I clean him up, and well, we better go home because that's weird. And before I could leave this door, he vomits 3 more times. I call his pediatrician, and she says 1 time is okay, 2 times go to the ER. Yay. So we very quickly go to the ER, and
that was stressful.
On the way, and then he vomits 2 more times once we're there. And I thought I was gonna die because I was so upset.
Hey, new WRX.
He ended up having to have a CAT scan. They left the option up to us, but
yeah.
After he vomited again, I thought we better go ahead and go through with it. He got a CAT scan, which is very sad to see. If you've never seen a baby get a CAT scan, they have to swaddle them and Velcro them down and then tape their head to the table.
Like their head
around the
and
thing.
Table, it's like
4 times. And so he's trying to look around and he can't. And thank you, Jesus, he was not crying, or I would have, well, I was crying, but I would have been crying harder because I had to be by myself in there. It was awful, but they give you the results right away, and they didn't see anything wrong. Thank you, Lord.
Nothing. Like, it was on point.
So either he had a slight concussion, which caused the upset stomach and caused him to do that, or possibly, which we believe, earlier we had some questionable chicken. That was not questionable until after the event.
Yep. And he ate some.
And he ate some with us, and so we're thinking that's probably what happened, but it was very unfortunate that it happened on the same day that he fell.
Yeah. It's been a stressful week.
Stress. Such stress. Much crazy.
Hi, you guys. It's August 13th. It's a Wednesday. It's 1:38 in the afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well. So we are on our way to P3 Import Auto Works back in Wasilla. They got done doing the fluid changes and the compression test. The compression test came back as good as it can be, you know. Didn't show any signs of wear and tear with the results of the numbers, you know, with the compression. So for those that are curious, that happen to know a bit about the S2000, and you want to know the compression numbers, first cylinder was 216, second was 215, third was 216, and the fourth was 211. So from the factory over 10 years ago, it was like 220, and members on the S2KI forums suggested anywhere from 200 to 220 is good and acceptable. They also suggested to pull off the head and check the retainers, but I just have this feeling in myself just to call it back, and I'll just do it myself. Not that I don't trust them to do the work properly by any means, but I don't know, just kind of crack her open and see what's in there, you know. I haven't done that yet or we haven't even done that yet on the S2000. So yeah, I just kind of feel like we should do it. So yeah, we're on our way to go do that, and hopefully we can make it back in time, because it's like a 41 to 53 minute drive out there, depending upon traffic. So, you know, round trip, you're looking a little under 2 hours, and I have to be to work at 3:45. So perfect timing, right? So we're gonna go try to get her back today and do that. On the other flip side, though, we got all the stuff that we needed to get from Target the other night, and then some.
Yay, finally.
Yeah, so nothing too eventful this week, thank the Lord.
Yet.
Yeah, yet. It's only Wednesday. Oh, to share my experience with studying for the Microsoft certification for Windows Server. I know I'm studying an older version of Windows Server, but I'm studying 2008 R2, and I know 2012 is already out. So, but the thing is, my office currently is using 2008, and they don't. I haven't heard. I talked to the system admins a little bit, and from what I've been told, we do not plan on switching over to 12 soon. So, yeah. So I've been studying that. I don't know if it's just me and just because I know networking more than I do the Windows Server. I'm definitely enjoying. I was enjoying networking more than I am studying for the servers. I don't know why. It just seems more fun studying networking. But I'm just pushing along with it. You have anything you want to add?
I still stay at home every day. I'm tired all the time, and I might have to give up coffee.
Oh, yeah, so we contemplated having her give up coffee, just on the off chance that it does help her rosacea. So yeah, but don't know. If you guys have any thoughts or inputs about it, please let us know in the comments. We don't want to use any steroids, like typical Western practice to help rosacea. We're trying to do it more crunchy, as we like to call it.
Yes, I have tried coconut oil, and I have tried lavender, success.
Yeah. So obviously, if you can't hear it, you can, or if you can't hear it from the windshield, because you're right next to the windshield. It's raining right now, and so that's what that the sound is. That's rain. Yeah.
Can you do your rain sound again?
Hey, Evo.
I saw that one yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
The yellow looks totally purple on it.
Yep.
It's a yellow Evo 8. And, I like Evos, but that yellow just does not suit it. Just like a yellow MR2,
I can't hang with yellow. I can't.
I could hang if it was on an NSX or RS 2000, I should say.
I can't hang with yellow.
I could make it like Type R, like the EG Civic, I think it is, or EK. I'm pretty sure it's EG, the Civic Type R, and it's yellow. Ooh, just get that classic JDM look going on.
Can't hang. Nope.
Yeah. So
Can't hang.
yeah, you can. So I guess we'll try to ping back in when we're picking up the car, because I don't have a mount in the car for the phone. And try to do a little bit of vlogging on our way back, and we'll check in then.